Hello and welcome to Horticulture. Today I'm going to briefly go into the difficulties of working a machine like this. It's heavy. As you can probably tell, that was difficult. Not only are you holding a thing that's completely unbalanced at both ends, but you're having to stop yourself falling down a wall whilst creating a shape. That's the easy bit. As you can see, there's a dip down there, and that's as far as you can put your feet. Getting the rest is even harder because you have to be on a ladder. So now, instead of being up there looking at it, we're down at this height. So we'll see what we can do here. Sometimes it gets to a point where you can neither reach nor see, and that's what I've got to now. If you come around here, you can see how much lower we are. So whatever reach this has, I'm now going to need a step ladder on blocks. Now that's another feat. This one's slightly easier, apart from doing the top, but I may actually do this by hand. Well, I've spoken before about hedge cutting and about being, can't think what the word is, but about not taking the ladder round the other side to cut 3 little wispy bits so you overreach. Well, here's an example of, I've set the ladder up and I'm probably going to cut 3 bits. Let's see. Yeah, 3 bits. Now what you wouldn't have seen in the last 5 minutes is that I've been up that ladder 4 times just to work out the angle of the head of the cutter and how near I am and whether I'm in the right position. So I'm now going to go up there and probably cut 3 or 4 bits, maybe not even 3 or 4, we'll see. There, maybe 3 or 4. I'm going to have to get the long pole out to do the other pieces because I can't reach. I may be able to get some of those around there, but at the very top I don't think I can reach now, because even setting the ladder up on the slope will take me much lower than I am right now. There is actually only so much you can do in one blast. It's getting there. does it? A bit pointy at the top there, I suppose, but I can tweak that. Oh, well, I say that. I didn't manage to get it first go, so... Oh yeah, that's a bit pointy. That's the trouble with not being able to see the top of it. Don't know how I'm going to do that, because I can get a line of sight here. I know what needs to be done, but by the time I've turned around, walked through here, ducked under the tree, ducked under the tree again, and walked down the slope, suddenly I don't know where I'm looking at. So let's have a go. A lot of stuff you do in the garden actually is it's probably done blind. It's probably the last bit of fuel before refilling. I want to do it. Well, that's nearly it. I think that piece at the top is just something I've cut that's fallen, but I'll have to get the pole to check that. Turns out it's just a little tufty bit, but reaching it is a different matter altogether. There we go. I think that's pretty good, aside from clearing up. But this is rather more complicated. Okay, now to get those last wispy bits on the top of here. Now for the last 15-20 minutes I've been setting this up. Now because it's on a slope, what you have to do is really get the ladder level. I'm working on my own, so safety is important. So basically I've blocked up the bottom so nothing can roll backwards. There's going to be no rolling backwards off there. If there is any sliding, I've got a second safety plank, so even if they break, it still should be alright. I feel reasonably safe, and I'm not going to be up there long considering how long it's taken me to set it up. I'm not going to be up there for much of a percentage of the time it's taken to set up, but well, we'll see, won't we? Okay, here goes. Well, let's hope that worked. One of the other issues is, I know these aren't safety wear, but if I was to put safety goggles on, they would steam up so quickly as by the time I got the ladder, I'd have to then get back down again to dry them. Gardening issues. In another video, I shall be explaining that I used to be a circus performer and how all that has come in useful. I mean, if you've walked a tightrope and can balance on a slack rope while juggling, you could do the things that I can do in a garden. And here they are at the end of May.